everyone, welcome back in complex numbers. This is lecture number 7. Question 1 we have done of 1.3 in the part 6. Now this is part 7, question number 2. In this, find the real values of theta. Find the real values of theta for which four plus 3i into sine theta upon 1 minus 2i into sine theta is purely real. Purely real. So, what is this purely real? Purely real means only this 4, like these numbers, these I numbers are not there. But first of all, I will simplify this. So, solution, here this is z equal to 4 plus 3i into sine theta upon 1 minus 2i into sine theta. This I have to simplify. So, I will rationalize it. So, that is equal to 4 plus 3i into sine theta upon 1 minus 2i into sine theta. I will multiply and divide by the conjugate of this. Conjugate of this is 1, it is minus, so I will multiply by plus. 1 plus 2i sine theta upon 1 plus 2i sine theta. This is the conjugate. So that is equal to, now I will multiply this, I will put the brackets for convenience. If you don't put, no problem. Now by this I will first of all multiply the numerator. 4 ones are 4. Now I have 4 to this plus 8i sine theta. Now by 4 I have completed. By 3i sine theta plus 3i sine theta into 1 will be same, 3i sine theta plus, now by this to this, 3 to the 6, I into I is I square, and this sine into sine is sine square upon this a minus b, a plus b, a square minus b square means 1 square is 1 minus this square is 4 I square sine square theta. So that is equal to, this I can add up. This will be 4 and it is only 4. Okay, 4 plus 8i and this 3i, 11i sine theta. And this I square means minus 1, so minus 6 sine square theta. What is the reason? I square equal to minus 1 upon this part is, this is I square means minus 1, so 1 plus 4 sine square theta. This is z equal to. So here onwards, what I can do? So I will collect the real parts and the imaginary parts. And the imaginary parts, what are those that I will see? So real parts I will collect. Which are the real parts? This is a real part. This is a real part. Because these two have no I. Those numbers which have I, this part 11i sine theta is the imaginary part. So this I will write like this. This imaginary part I will put back side. 4 minus 6 sine square theta. This is my real part because there is no I in these two terms. Plus 11I sine theta upon 1 plus 4 sine square theta. This is our Z. I will change the pen. Okay. Now this is I real. This is imaginary. This is I R. This is I imaginary. This is imaginary part. It is written as I am of Z. Means imaginary of Z is equal to 11I sine theta. Now this, all this whatever I solve, it should be purely real. For purely real means this real part will remain and this will should become 0. For purely real, this part should not be there. Imaginary part should not be there. Imaginary part of Z should be equal to 0. Therefore, which are the imaginary part? 11. Okay, first of all, I will distribute the denominator, then it will be easy for you. I will distribute the denominator. This denominator, can you see this step? I will write one step below also. Okay, you can see. Now, this denominator is for this also and for this also. Therefore, Z is equal to 4 minus 6 sine square theta upon 1 plus 4 sine square theta. Denominator I have separated. Plus 11I sine theta upon, for this also this is the denominator, 1 plus 4 sine square theta. For purely real, this part should be 0. This I part it is that I don't want. For purely real, imaginary part, I am imaginary, of Z should be equal to 0. Which is that imaginary part? This much. Therefore, 11I sine theta upon 1 plus 4 sine square theta, that is equal to 0. Now this is divided. Over that it will become into. On that side it will become into. Therefore, 11I sine theta is equal to 0 into 1 plus this will become 0. Therefore, this cannot be 0. This. If I divide by this, 11I sine theta should be equal to 0. Understood this? Okay. But what is that theta? Therefore, theta is equal to, that I have to write. Sine 0 is 0. What is meant by sine and cos? In this lesson, it is difficult for me to explain you, but I will try to explain this. How to find sine and cos? I will teach you the unit circle. That is, of course, in the next lesson, part 1. Trigonometry part 1. This is 0. The length of this is 1. 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 The coordinate of this point is 1, 0 because it is not going on the y-axis. Coordinate of this point is x coordinate is 0, y coordinate is 1. The coordinate of this will be, this length is 1. So this will be minus 1 comma 0. Coordinate of this point. And the coordinate of this point will be, x coordinate is 0 and y coordinate below it will be minus 1. So out of these, the first is called cos and the second is called as sine. Sine theta, cos theta. Here also, this is sine, this is cos. Here also, this is sine and this is, sorry, I have written it wrong. This is cos. X coordinate is cos and y coordinate is sine. X coordinate is cos. This is cos. This is sine. Here also this is cos and this is sine. So which are those angles? On this axis, what is the angle? 0. That means cos of 0 is 1. Sine of 0 is 0. If I come here, it will become 90 degree. Cos of 90 is 0. Sine of 90, 1. Now you come here, it will be 180 degree. Means pi radian. 180 degree means pi radian. Cos of 180 minus 1. Sine of 180, 0. If you come here, it will become 270. 270 degree. Cos of 270 is 0. Sine of 270 minus 1. This way you have written down. I want a sine always to be 0. Where it will be 0 sine? If the angle is 0 degree. Or here once again 180 degree. Then afterwards going here. Again it will become 360 degree and sine will be 0. 360 degree. Again come here. So this is 0 into 1 into 180 degree. This is 2 into 180 degree. Similarly 3 into 180 degree. 3 into 180 degree. This is 180 degree 3 times. So this will come here. Then 4 into 180 degree. If you go like this, everywhere the value of theta will be 0 degree. Sine 0 will be 0. Sine 180 will be 0. Sine 360 will be 0. Sine 540 will be 0. Sine 720 will be 0. Try to understand this. So, this is nothing but 1 into 0 into 1 into 2 into 3 into 4 into 180. So, for that, in general, it is written as n into 180 degree. Value of n is, n belongs to z. Z means integers. Value of n is, n belongs to integers, z. N belongs to z means value of n is integers. Integers are 0, 1, 2, 3, etc. But in our now mathematics, we don't write 180, we write pi. So, answer, for which value? Find the real value of theta. For which it is purely real. When it is purely real, when theta is equal to n pi. This I will write as n pi. So this is over. This question is over. For the competitive exam, these questions are asked for 2 marks. So we should know it. number 3. If z equal to 3 plus 5i, then represent z bar minus z bar in Argand's diagram. For these imaginary numbers, we use the Argand diagram. Solution. Z is equal to 3 plus 5i. I want z bar. Therefore, z bar equal to, what is z bar? Z bar is the conjugate. Conjugate means change the sign. So 3 minus 5i. Now minus z means this. So I will take z is equal to 3 plus 5i. Therefore, minus z is equal to, change the signs of this, I have made minus. So I will make this minus. So minus 3 minus 5i. Now minus z bar of this bar. Therefore, minus z bar is equal to, I will change this sign, not this sign. So minus 3 plus 5i. So everything I have written here. This is for z. This is for z bar. This is for minus z. And this is for minus z bar. These are the 4. Now I will draw the Argand diagram. This is our origin. So up to what numbers I want? 3, minus 3 and minus 5. So I will make this as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. No need to take the graph, you have to do on the plain page. This is minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, minus 5. Similarly on the y-axis also, this is minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4 and minus 5. By the scale you can take. Now the first z I want to establish, 3 and 5. So 3 is here and on y-axis I have to go 5. This is 3, 5, this point. So z is equal to, what is that? 3 plus 5i. This I have represented by this point, point A. Hope that you have understood. Now similarly you can plot the remaining things. Now this I will take z bar. What is this? 3, minus 5. 3 and minus 5 will be here. This is suppose B point. And what are the coordinates of B? 3, minus 5. So what is this? Z bar equal to 3 minus 5i. This one point, B point. Now another, minus z. So minus 3 minus 5. Minus z minus 5, 3 and minus 5. So I will come here. This is your C point. What are the coordinates? Minus 3 comma minus 5, and Z minus Z is equal to minus 3 minus 5I. Now one point, minus Z bar, minus 3 and plus 5I, minus 3 and plus 5I. I will go up for 5I. This is that point D. What are the coordinates? Minus 3 comma 5. And Z, what is that Z? Minus Z bar. Here I will write minus Z bar is equal to minus 3 plus 5I. This is called the Argand diagram. If you want to join to the origin, join it. If don't want, no worries. Hope that you have understood this all. Now, I will drop this and I will go for question number 4. Nobody should think that mathematics is tough. Actually, mathematics is a very easy subject. Only the ideas you should have. So, express the following in polar form and exponential form. Question 4. Express in polar and exponential form. Exponential form. How to do that? I will tell you. So the first one is minus 1 plus root 3I. Minus 1 plus root 3I. Okay. Solution. Here I will write let Z equal to minus 1 plus root 3I. Here A equal to minus 1, B equal to root 3. This we have seen. And R equal to under root of A square plus B square. You can write X square and Y square also. Therefore, R is equal to, this you can write as Z also. Minus 1 square plus root 3 square. So that is R is equal to 1 square is 1. Root 3 square is 3. 1 plus 3. Root 3 square is 3. So that is equal to root 4. R is equal to, and therefore R is equal to 2. Now how to write the polar form? The polar form is what is that? Z equal to R into bracket cos theta plus I sin theta. This I will be always for sin. Why? I will tell you. Say suppose it is like this. Here is the right angle. This is A and this is B. This is your theta. This is your R. Tell me what is meant by sin theta. Sin theta means opposite side upon hypotenuse. Means सामने वाली side upon hypotenuse. B upon R. So B is equal to what? R sin theta. So this is sin theta. This is B. B is R sin theta. But this is the imaginary part. So I have to use I over here. R I sin theta. And for this A, cos theta is equal to what? Adjacent side upon hypotenuse, A upon R. Therefore, A is equal to R cos theta. So the same thing I will use as Z is equal to, what is that? A plus BI. This is our form. That is equal to, what is the value of A? A is R cos theta. What is the value of B? R sin theta. And it has I also. So from this, R is taken common. So cos theta plus this I will write first, I sin theta. This is called as the polar form. Hope that you have understood this. Therefore, Z is equal to R is 2 cos of theta plus I sin theta. But that theta I don't have. That value I have to find. What is that theta? Angle I have to search out. Okay. For searching the angle, I will once again come back here. Tan theta is equal to what? That I have to use. See here. I will try to plot this minus 1. Here it is minus 1. This is minus 1. Root 3 positive. Positive root 3 means here. This is root 3. Root 3 means 1.732. This is that point. This is minus 1 comma root 3. This is your R. R is equal to 2. And this is the angle. This angle I want to find. So from this right angle triangle, I will find what is meant by tan theta. Tan theta is equal to opposite upon adjacent. Tan theta is equal to opposite is B. B upon A. Therefore, theta is equal to tan inverse of B upon A. Therefore, theta is equal to tan inverse. What is the value of B? B is root 3. Root 3 upon minus 1. So that is equal to tan inverse of minus root 3. So minus root 3 means it will be negative. Tan is negative. Here tan is positive. So it is in second quadrant. So how much this angle would be, that I have to search. So there is one concept, 180 minus this, that is equal to minus tan inverse of root 3. This is theta equal to. That is equal to, if it is minus, then pi minus. Why pi? Up to this it is pi. Minus this angle. So we will get this angle. We have to take the angle from the x-axis. If it is negative, then pi minus. Only see that whether it is in the second quadrant or in the fourth quadrant. If it is in the fourth quadrant, it will be 2 pi minus. If it is in the fourth quadrant, then here, if it is coming minus, here I will write 2 pi minus. But it is in the second quadrant. So I will write pi minus, and tan inverse of root 3. Tan of 60 degree is equal to root 3. That I know. Okay. 60 means tan of pi by 3 is equal to root 3. Pi by 3. Pi means 180 upon 3 is 60 degree. So we write in the radians. So this is pi by 3. This is theta. That is equal to, therefore theta is equal to, see this 2 pi by 3. Do the cross multiplication. So what is that theta? This is 2 pi by 3. This is your 1. This is your 2. These all calculations are for finding the angle. Now this for the time being it will be difficult for you because it is dependent upon the next lesson of Maths 1. Therefore, Z is equal to R is to cos of angle is 2 pi by 3. Okay. Plus I sin theta means I sin of 2 pi by 3. This is your expression in the polar form. The polar form is this. Hope that you have understood this well. Now the exponential form is exponential form. It is the way of writing exponential form is Z is equal to R e raised to I theta. This is the way of writing. Exponential form is e raised to I theta. Okay. So, therefore, Z is equal to R into e raised to I theta. R is how much? 2. 2. E raised to I theta means what is that theta? I into 2 pi by 3. This is I theta. What is this? Don't ask it. It is the way of writing in the exponential. Exponential means what? Exponential means e raised to something. Exponential means e raised to something. This is of this. If I want to write, go back to the polar form. This will be 2 means R. Here I have forgotten this bracket. 2 cos of this theta plus I sin of this theta. Don't write this e in the polar form. Hope that you have understood this. I will take one more question of this and then only I will stop. Otherwise this single question will be confusing for you. This lesson is a easy topic. Only you have to do certain practice. You should understand, you should remember what we have to do. That you should remember. I will take the fourth question. The third one is the easiest. Third one is that also I will take. Third one is -1. So solution Z is equal to -1 plus 0 I. So here I have to find R. R is equal to, here first of all we will write here A equal to -1, B equal to 0. Because there is no item, that's why I have written 0I. So R is equal to under root of A square plus B square. That is equal to -1 square plus 0 square. So that is equal to 1 square is 1, -1 square is also 1. R is equal to, therefore square root of 1 is 1. Now I have to find the angle. Isn't it? Theta is equal to tan inverse of B upon A. Don't go by sign. Tan inverse of B upon A. So that is equal to tan inverse of B is what? 0. 0 upon -1. And that is equal to tan inverse of 0. This is theta. And therefore, whose tan is 0? 0. tan 0 is 0, so 0. Okay. Hope that you have understood this. Theta, what is that theta? I will just see here. Minus 1 is here, minus 1, and it is here. That tan is always to be 0, so it will be n pi. It will be n pi. Why n pi? Again here, 0 pi, 1 pi, 2 pi, 3 pi, 4 pi, that way. Hope that you are getting it. Okay. So tan of 0 I want, tan of 0 is 0 degree or 1. Angle cos also we have to decide, sin also I have to decide. Then only I can come to the conclusion of this whole. From only tan I cannot conclude. So what I will do is, I will find the sine also and cos also. Both of them should get matched. So I am rubbing this for tan. Tan should be 0. Okay. Sin theta is equal to what? Sin theta means सामने वाले upon बाजू वाले. It will be 0. Sin 0, 0. Cos of 0 will be minus 1. So from both of them, I can find that angle is 0. Got it? From both of them, we can find that the angle is 0. So what is that formula? N pi. From both of them, I have got it. Okay. Therefore, have you understood this? Always here it is 0. Tan it is 0. Only from tan I cannot judge now. Okay. Then I will go by sine. Sine of 0 is 0. Sine of 180 degree, that is also 0. Cos of 180 degree, that is also minus 1. So this is matching. Cos means the x coordinate. This coordinate of this is minus 1 comma 0. So what is this angle from here? I have to measure the angle. It is, how much it will be? It will be 180 degree. Always it will be 180 degree. And then only you can think of it. Otherwise it is not possible. So it is pi degree. Therefore, theta is equal to pi radians. Because we have to write the angles in radian. See this? First of all, I have found the tan. Tan is coming 0. Where tan is coming 0? Either tan is coming here 0 or either here. Remember this. Either tan is coming 0 over here or tan is coming 0 over here. But our point is minus 1 comma 0. So tan I have to find here. So theta will be in this position. This is 180 degree. Don't forget this. Tan 0 is 0. Okay, I got. Tan 0, 0. Here is also tan 0. Angle is 0. Tan is 0 over here. But my points are minus 1 comma 0. So it is here. So theta is equal to pi radian. So I have taken the three heads: sine, cos and tan. Now I want polar form. Polar form is, what is that polar form? Z is equal to R into cos theta plus I into sin theta. Theta I have got. Therefore, z is equal to r is 1 into cos of pi plus I sin of pi. So instead of this 1, I will write simply cos of pi plus I sin of pi. This will be your answer. See this, if you find the value of this, cos of pi is minus 1 and sin of pi is 0. See this is sin and this is cos. So this will be minus 1. Hope that you have understood this well. I will take one more question. Second question I left. Second one is minus I. Z is equal to, now here the real part is not there. 0 plus minus I means 0 minus I. Here A equal to 0, B is equal to minus 1. R is equal to under root of A square plus B square. That is equal to under root of 0 square plus minus 1 square. So that is equal to under root of 1, and therefore R is equal to 1. Here once again I will go for the diagram. 0 on x-axis here and b minus 1 here, minus 1. So the coordinates of these are 0 comma minus 1. Where it is lying? On here. What is this angle? 3 pi by 2. This is 1 pi by 2, 2 pi by 2, 3 pi by 2. Pi by 2 means 90, 270 degree. So you can draw the figure, and from the figure also you can write. So this will come infinity. Tan will come infinity over here. Tan of 90 is infinity. So I will find sine of theta is equal to, sine theta means what? Sine theta is what? See this way. I have taken this way figure. This is your theta. What is sine? This is B, this is A. Sine means what? B upon R. So sine theta is equal to B upon R. That is equal to, B is how much? B is minus 1. Upon R is 1. So that is equal to minus 1. Sine theta is equal to minus 1. Where it is lying? Where is minus sine? Sine value is minus 1 here. See this is cos. This is sine. Therefore from this I will say, therefore theta is equal to this much, 90, 90, 90 means 270. So this is pi by 2, pi by 2, pi by 2. So theta is equal to 3 pi by 2. This is in radians. The polar form is, what is that polar form? Z is equal to R into bracket cos theta plus I sin theta. R is equal to 1. Cos theta is how much? Cos of 2 pi by 3. 3 pi by 2. Cos is 3 pi by 2 plus I sin of 3 pi by 2. So that is equal to, this 1 is of no use, therefore Z is equal to cos of 3 pi by 2 plus I sin of 3 pi by 2. Now the exponential form. NENTIAL. In the earlier sum I think I have left this exponential form. You do it. Z is equal to, what is that? R into e raised to I theta. So Z is equal to R. R is 1 into e raised to I. Theta is 2 pi by 3. So 1 is not needed to write. So Z is equal to e raised to I 2 pi by, not 2 pi by 3, 3 pi by 2. 3 pi by 2. 3 pi by 2. Only you will be struggling in finding these angles, because it is in the trigonometry 1. There you will become expert in this finding the angles. But as this topic is in this lesson, so I have to complete this. So one more question I will see. The fifth one I will keep it for you. The sixth one I will take. Fifth one is easy. 1 plus 7i upon 2 minus I bracket square. So this question we will do. So let Z is equal to 1 plus 7i upon 2 minus I bracket square. So that is equal to 1 plus 7i, a minus the bracket square, a square minus 2ab minus 4i plus I square. So that is equal to 1 plus 7i upon 4 minus 4i, and I square value is minus 1. Here I will give the reason I square equal to minus 1. So that is equal to 1 plus 7i, and this will be 4 minus 1, 3 minus 4i. This is Z is equal. Still my work is not over. I have to multiply by the conjugate of this. Therefore Z is equal to 1 plus 7i upon 3 minus 4i into 3 plus 4i upon 3 plus 4i. Therefore Z is equal to, now I will multiply. 1 into 3 is 3. Let me see whether you can see on the screen in the mobile. Yes, you can. So 1 into 3 is 3. 1 into 4 is 4i. Now this 7i into 3 is plus 21i. 21i. And now this is 28i square upon a square minus b square. So 9 minus 16i square. Therefore Z is equal to this 7 for the 28 I square, 3 plus this 4 and 21 will be 25 plus 25i, and this will be minus 28 upon 9 plus 16, because I square is equal to minus 1 and this minus, so plus. So here I will give the reason I square equal to minus 1. Therefore Z is equal to, this and this will be minus 25 plus 25i upon 25. Therefore Z is equal to, if I give this denominator to each, it will be minus 1 plus I, dividing by 25 to this, 25 to this. Now this is what I will try to find it out. Minus 1 here, minus 1 here. So the point is here, and I have to find this angle. Naturally this is, so tan I will find. Tan theta, theta is equal to tan inverse of R remains, r is equal to under root of a square plus b square. So that is equal to minus 1 square plus 1 square. Minus 1 square is 1. 1 square is 1. So 2. R is equal to root 2. Now I want to find theta. Theta is equal to tan inverse of b upon a. So that is equal to tan inverse of b is how much? B is 1. Minus 25 minus 1 plus I. I will go by sine. Sine how much it will be? Sine or tan, cos, whatever you want to take, you can take. Minus 1 plus 1. This angle I have taken wrong. Here I should go. Minus 1, it is plus 1. So this is minus 1 and above it is plus 1. Here. This is 1. So this is that point minus 1 comma 1. And here I will go. I have to find this angle. Tan theta is equal to b upon a. Therefore theta is equal to tan inverse b upon a. Therefore theta equal to tan inverse b is how much? This is b, 1 upon minus 1. 1 upon minus 1. Therefore theta is equal to tan inverse of minus 1. Therefore theta is equal to minus tan inverse of 1. Therefore theta is equal to, in one sum I have told you, if it is minus, then I will write pi minus. Tan inverse of 1, tan is 1. When theta is equal to pi by 4, pi by 4 means 45 degree. Tan of 45 is 1. Therefore, theta is equal to 3 pi by 4. The polar form is what is that polar form? Z is equal to R into cos theta plus I sin theta. Therefore, Z is equal to R is how much? R root 2 into cos of theta is how much? 3 pi by 4 plus I into sine of theta, theta is 3 pi by 4. So hope that you will do with this knowledge, and then in the next video exponential form is remaining. Exponential form. The exponential form is Z is equal to R into e raised to I theta. Therefore, Z is equal to R is root 2 into e raised to I, and theta is 3 pi by 4. 3 pi by 4. This is the exponential form. So the next question I will complete in the next video. There are another questions remaining. So question number 5 and all those remaining questions we will do in the separate video. I think one video will go on still. So we will stop here today.